Absolutely. Here is a YouTube-style article on the Toyota Land Cruiser V8, focusing on its history, design, utility, and global legacy, without referencing handling condition. This article is crafted to work as a script or long-form content piece for your video. The Toyota Land Cruiser V8, the king of endurance and legacy. In the world of SUVs, there are many names that come and go, some famous, some flashy, some forgotten. But then there's the Toyota Land Cruiser V8, a name spoken with respect, often whispered in the wildest corners of Earth, from desert dunes to mountain passes, from military trails to royal convoys. More than just a luxury SUV, the Land Cruiser V8 represents heritage, trust, and global reliability. It's a vehicle that has served heads of state and humanitarian missions alike. Today, we'll journey through the story of the Land Cruiser V8, what makes it legendary, how it evolved, and why it continues to be admired decades later. A legacy carved from the outback to the oasis. Before we dive into the V8 variant, we need to understand the legacy behind the Land Cruiser name. First launched in the 1950s, the Land Cruiser was Toyota's answer to the rugged, go-anywhere Willys Jeep. Over time, it became more than a utility vehicle. It became a global symbol of endurance. Through the decades, the Land Cruiser evolved from Spartan workhorse to refined powerhouse. But in 2007, Toyota introduced something that changed the game entirely, the V8-powered Land Cruiser, officially known as the 200 series. This was more than an upgrade, it was an evolution. Design, a bold statement of strength. From the first glance, the Land Cruiser V8 makes a statement. It's not flashy in a superficial way, it exudes purposeful presence. The body is sculpted not for vanity but for strength, durability, and status. The wide front grille, high ground clearance, and muscular silhouette all combine to create an SUV that looks as confident on urban highways as it does deep in the Sahara. Toyota balanced aesthetics and function. This wasn't about being pretty, it was about being prepared. The large front bumper, practical roof rails, and squared-off rear suggest utility, while chrome accents and LED lighting give it an air of premium sophistication. Interior, rugged meets refined. Step inside the Land Cruiser V8, and you're greeted by an interior that surprises many first-time drivers. The cabin is a marriage of toughness and luxury. Leather seats, real wood trim, and soft-touch materials contrast with durable components built for rough environments. Seating for 7 or 8, depending on configuration, makes it ideal for families, diplomats, and overlanders alike. There's a clear focus on driver comfort and practicality. Dual-zone or even 4-zone climate control, a cooled center console, power-adjustable seats, and infotainment screens make long journeys feel shorter. But beneath the luxury lies functionality. Every element is engineered for longevity and ease of use. Buttons are large and spaced, perfect for gloved hands in Arctic conditions or dusty fingers in deserts. Heart of a beast, the V8 engine. What truly set the 200 series Land Cruiser apart was the introduction of the V8 engine. It was available in both petrol and diesel configurations, depending on the market, but both options delivered one promise: unstoppable performance. The 4.5L twin-turbo diesel V8 and the 5.7L petrol V8 were not made to break speed records but to offer unshakable dependability. Whether towing trailers, ascending high-altitude roads, or cruising across continents, the V8 provided the torque, power, and endurance required for any mission. These engines were built to last hundreds of thousands of kilometers with proper maintenance, an important trade-in. Parts of the world where the next mechanic might be hundreds of miles away. Built to withstand the extremes. The Land Cruiser V8 gained a reputation for survivability in extreme environments. From the freezing Siberian tundra to scorching African savannas, it's one of the few SUVs trusted by aid organizations, militaries, governments, and expedition teams. Its body-on-frame construction, reinforced chassis, and high ground clearance made it an ideal vehicle for tackling treacherous terrain. Add in Toyota's legendary durability, and you've got a machine that's as close to indestructible as modern engineering allows. In fact, in many regions, the Land Cruiser V8 isn't just a vehicle, it's a lifeline. A global vehicle with local impact. Across the world, the Land Cruiser V8 serves many roles. Middle East. A status symbol for royalty, a lifeline for Bedouin, and a trusted vehicle for police and rescue teams. Africa. Used by NGOs, doctors, and safari operators to reach remote locations no other car.